Okay guys, this is your man Tubeman 777 and I'm currently in Panama City. You have to excuse me for the voice because I've been ill for a few days actually. And yeah, I've just been at my hotel unfortunately, just recuperating and recovering. But this is Panama City. And yeah, sorry for the lights in there. You're not getting a very good view. You have to bear with me. It's still not completely at 100%, but yeah, I'm just giving you some footage of what I wasn't able to get before. When I say before, I'm talking about 4 years ago when I was last here, you know. So again guys, yeah, I'm in Panama City. And I just switched the camera mode for you guys so you can see a bit more what's going on here. Yeah, I'm just basically on top of a bridge here on a pathway here, and I actually know this area quite well after being here 4 years ago. Spent about a month here in the city. It was yeah, it was a long time ago, and it was one of my first adventures here, and yeah, it's very interesting. So I've come back, and you know, I've traveled extensively since then, and yeah, I'm seeing a lot of differences, and a lot of things which are not very good with this city stand out at me, you know, pretty obvious. And I have to say, one of the first things that hit me literally is the humidity. Now guys, when you come to this city, I mean, it's not a trivial thing. You are going to be sweating buckets. You know, you really are going to be sweating buckets, because I'm a seasoned traveler, and it's pretty tough on this system. It really is pretty tough, excuse me. So yeah, I mean, you'll be drenched in sweat within 5 minutes of walking about here, and it's not something I'm too happy about or comfortable with, you know, excluding the fact that I've been ill. So yeah, that's one thing. And also the second thing, I mean, yes, it is a big city. It's actually the capital of Panama City. Creative name, I know. But anyway, yeah, so it's you know, it's a big city, and so you've got all the caveats of that, all the negative points of a big city, but you've also got the positives of a good city, you know, the infrastructure, the services and everything, the eating options, all of that jazz. So you've got that positive aspect. But yeah guys, it's just interesting, you know. The last time I was here, I was on that tour bus. Check out that video. I might put a link on the video to that 2014 video, when I was riding on the tour bus, and took a left. I think it was just this left here, or maybe the second one. Now, interestingly guys, a friend of mine who is Nicaraguan, he actually said, as a fellow Latin, you know, person that is a Latin American, he actually said he didn't like this city very much, and it's mainly because this is interesting. It's mainly because of the people. He found them quite rude and direct. Now, I had to say to him, I don't know about that, because, you know, every big city has its, you know, a big city is going to be more brash and more direct and more, you know, there's a lot more people. You can't be on such good terms, you know. So yeah, I said to him, I don't know about that. You know, every city's got its ups and pluses and minuses and everything, but you know, it's got its elements of rude people and whatever. But yeah, I mean, compared to Colombians, I mean, I suppose he's comparing to his own people compared to Nicaraguan people that he knows. And this is a guy that's well traveled as well, you know. He doesn't just come from Nicaragua. He's well traveled. He's been to Europe and everywhere else, you know. He said he found a certain difference, you know, that people are quite impolite. But you know, I said to him, wasn't sure about that, but I can only say from my experience, from being here the second time, and also being extensively in Colombia, yes, I do notice a difference. Whether that's the big city factor or Panamanian people as a whole, I'm not sure, because I've not traveled to other cities in Panama. I've got to be honest there. But you know, guys, yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. It's a trade-off, you know, when you're traveling, whether you want the nice experience of the small places or the bigger city experience. Okay guys, I'm just gonna be walking down for you, give you guys a bit of the street level here. First time in Panama on the street level. Gotta say, excuse me for the voice, but I've been at my hotel, so I've been dying to get some footage for you guys, you know. Yeah guys, so as you can see, pretty modern. I've got to say, by Colombian standards, it's up there. It's up there, but you know, it's got its good and bad neighborhoods. And I'm going to walk down for you guys and record. This is by the way, this is a nice area. So you've got all the central bank district. You know, it's a nice area. There's even Porsche. You don't see that in Colombia. That's for starters. Yeah, because Colombia's got a bit of a crime problem, so you can't really buy that kind of level of wealth and flaunt it, show it off. Otherwise you're going to be in trouble. But so that's one positive about Panama, you can buy a Porsche. So yeah guys, very interesting, and a lot of construction work again, you know, 4 years on, still going on. Let's get across the road here. Woo! How about that? I love to bust your guys' eardrums, you know. I'm the real deal. Give you the the positives and the negatives, you know, full on. I don't give you the Hollywood edited version here like some YouTubers. And check out my video on fake ass YouTubers again, you know, because there's a lot of bullshitters out there. I'll give you the real deal, you know. This is my sweat, blood and tears here. You know, I'm busting through it for you guys. My throat definitely is telling me to shut up, but I'm going to keep talking. So yeah guys, yeah, it's pretty nice here, but I wouldn't want to live here. Oh, by the way, here's all the casinos and everything. Very, very cool. And here's a very nice metro service. Something Bogota doesn't have actually. And it's a nice metro service here. Basically, you know, it's an underground like we have in London. We've got the tube. Here they've got their metro. And this is the Station Iglesia del Carmen, which gets you to this central point here. And that's all great. So let me bust through here for you. These guys are a bit more aggressive. Thank you. So yeah guys, you know, it's all good here. And yeah, here's the metro service. Here's the metro station here. Let's have a look here. Give you guys a little peek here. We'll just have a look. Oh, that aircon is wonderful. That aircon is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me, I'm European. Oh, that's marvelous. Absolutely wonderful. Woo! And you need that. This is what you need for Panama City, man. This is what you need, guys. Oh my God. There we go. Okay, so here's a bit of the metro for you. Lovely, huh? Kind of dark, but anyway. So I guess here's one of the machines here. Okay, so very cool. Okay, so you need your tarjeta. That's so you need a little card, I suppose. And okay, so that's basically how you obviously punch in the tickets and everything. So that's how you pay. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let's go back up. Seen enough. Tubeman's not going on the metro today, he might collapse. And that maybe another time, guys, maybe another time. Okay guys, give you a good view. Very cool, huh? It's all here for you. Metro station, hotels, casinos. Pretty nice, and they've done a lot of construction work compared to last time I was here, so that's all cool. Very, very nice. The Tubeman agrees. Very, very cool. Though I gotta admit, my heart's still on Colombia now. Once you've got the Colombian bug, that's it, you know. I really thought the traffic was bad here last time, but it's not actually, compared to other cities like Manila, for example. It's paradise. Alright, let's get across here, huh? There's a lot of big ass American cars here. As I gotta say, as a UK guy, you do tend to notice that. The roads are basically the same size as ours in the UK, but they've got the big American huge cars and trucks. That's just something to know, and sometimes you've got really small drivers behind the wheels, you know, so they can barely see over the steering wheel. It's like you got to watch out for that. So you got to really pay attention when you're crossing the roads, guys. That's cool. They've got a little festival here. I noticed that walking through this area. Very cool. And just up here actually was one of the the hotel I stayed in 4 years ago when I first came here. But I'm actually not staying there now because it wasn't a very good hotel. So there you go, you know. You learn from your experiences and mistakes, huh? So guys, let me know in the comments, are you liking this content? Are you liking the Tubeman revisiting all these countries? Okay guys, so I'm just walking further on. I might do a little time lapse or something for you, a bit of editing, because the route to where my hotel is about a good 10-minute walk in this heat. So if I'm going to be talking the whole way, I might collapse again. You know. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm just walking down the Via España. And basically, as you walk, as you'll see, I'm going to be walking down the same roads, and it changes quite drastically. And yeah, so this city has got quite a high wealth disparity. Now, you know, it's very different compared to like the UK, obviously, from where I'm from. And you can, that's one of the big differences you can see from Colombia, which is just next door, by the way, to Panama. Colombia's definitely got more of a spread out wealth, so you can't see the huge disparity. But you know, Panama City, what is it famous for? Famous for the canal, huge lot of money it gets from that, but from the government, you know. Also famous for banking and you know, legitimate and illegitimate, shall we say. Nice view, huh? That's what banking and global money can do for you. Makes it look a bit nicer. That's actually the hotel I stayed in the first time. There you go. So yeah guys, yeah, you do notice the discrepancy there. But it's one of those things, you know. It's obviously rapidly developing, because most of these buildings here, they weren't here when I was last here, and 4 years ago. Obviously that's a new construction being built. Yeah, so you know, countries that are going through that rapid development, you do get to see a lot of the extremes, you know. So yeah, anyway guys, you'll see. Okay guys, as promised, another 5 minutes here. So as you can see, spot for yourself. I'll let you guys judge. But my opinion is it's getting a bit rougher around the edges, which isn't anything particularly shocking for me, you know, for the amount of experience I've had traveling. But for some of you guys, and I noticed that there's quite a few foreigners, especially Germans, at my hotel. I've heard them in English complaining about the area where the hotel is, you know, complaining that it's a bit rough around the edges, and also on the reviews for this particular hotel as well. There's a lot of complaints, but I would say it's just a little bit rough around the edges than Colombia, just a little bit. But it's quite a poor area, and as I said, with the level of inequality, whatever, yeah, that's got to be expected. It's quite a contrast, you know, from where I've just been walking, well, 10 minutes ago, where I was at the Estación del Carmen, the metro station. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a lot that's going on here, and it's, you know, the risk level goes up if you're whipping out your mobile phone. But again, a lot of these guys have got mobile phones, so the main thing is keeping my voice quiet, speaking English. But you know, it's not so bad. Yeah, there's quite a few foreigners here. I don't know if you saw that guy, you know. So there's quite a few foreigners here, but obviously, again, if you were in jewelry and valuables, then areas where I'm walking to, where my hotel is, which is actually it's actually a 4-star hotel, but it's just a location. But you know me, I like a bargain, so that's the compromise, you know, 4-star hotel, but in a, I don't know, for some it would be a dodgy area, but for me it's alright, because I'm not carrying my laptop about and that kind of thing. But you know, as you can see, it gets a bit risky, you know. This kind of area looks very similar, feels very similar to Colombia, but further down we're getting towards I don't know, the dodgy areas of Manila, the dodgy areas of Santo Domingo. That's what it feels like. So again, guys, here's another 5-minute little edit for you guys, okay? Okay guys, another 5 minutes, and you can see we're into where the real Panamanians live now, and this is cool to see and everything. Definitely higher level risk, so I've got a pretty good grip on my phone. But alright. Must have been for me, caused by me. But you know, guys, yeah, it's pretty cool. You got a lot of the food stalls here. It's all good. There's security here, so you know, it's all good here. There's a lot of security, so, but you know, as you can see, it's a different vibe. But you know, I'm not freaking out like some of these European tourists are in the hotel. You know, it was quite something, quite a show. People are quite shocked, but as you can see, I mean, there's not much of a difference to Colombia, to be honest. Oh shit, gotta watch my stepping. Yeah, so I'll leave it up for you guys to see, but I'm just using my experience. And this ambulance stopped us, police. Thank you for almost running me over. Guaranteed. I've got to say that whenever I travel, it's always police will seem to cause the most issues, you know. People in general are pretty cool. It's always the police after your documents, or especially in Africa, that was a whole other level, you know. These guys are actively gaming the whole system, you know. They really want you to not have your documents so they can get some money out of you. That's a whole different story. But yeah, so in general, wherever you go in this world, all these countries I've traveled to, it's always, the people are always cool. You've always got to watch out for the authorities, you know. And I mean, even, yeah, you just got to watch out for authorities like police and stuff. You just got to be careful of them, because they're backed up by force, right? I mean, to be honest, you can even negotiate with so-called organized criminals or whatever, you know. Got more leverage with them, to be honest, than fucking police. But I digress. So as you can see, guys, I'm just gonna keep on recording because my hotel's not too far from here. This is the main shopping area here. So yeah, it's an interesting mix of people here. Very cool to see. Very cool. We've got all sorts here. Obviously, you got the native Panamanians. You got the Afro influence. You got the Hispanic. You know. Please let me know in the comments, guys. But I believe so, from what I've seen, and I googled just to be sure. You know. So it's quite a good mix, and that's always good to see. Everyone's getting on. Because everyone lives together, as you can see. There's no segregation. There's no ghettoization. So everyone lives together and gets on. That's how it should be. There's no multiculturalism, which I just realized actually doesn't mean all mixing together. That's what I used to think it meant. But it actually means people living separately together, which I'm not for, you know. But anyway, I went off topic there, but I should be letting you guys know about this area. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, guys, you know. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep on walking, guys, up to my hotel, where I'm going to have a deserved shower. I'm absolutely drenched in sweat here. Thank you. So yeah, guys. Very, very interesting here, and I had no clue here before, you know, of what this part of Panama is like. And yes, this is Panama, you guys. This is Panama. There's no skyscrapers here, you know. There's no skyscrapers here, that's for sure. Because they're just normal Panamanian people here, you know. As you can see, guys, pretty interesting, huh? Undiscovered. Tubeman undercover in the real Panama, in the real Panama City, where most of the people live, not the elites. So yeah, guys, pretty interesting. I've been in a few shops here. Very cool. You know, look, people got their mobiles out here. Very nice. And yeah, it's quite a mix. Look at all these different types of people here. Very interesting, huh? Very interesting. Everyone's here living together. That's what it's about. Yeah, guys, so, you know, pretty nice here, but as I said, oh, gracias. People cool here, but you know, I've got a soft spot. I just dodged those police. There you go. I've got moves. Woo. Yeah, as you can see, guys, it's all interesting, huh? Yeah, but guys, you know, I've got a soft spot for Colombia. So, I mean, this was cool for me 4 years ago, but now, I mean, phew, I've got options. So yeah, but I mean, again, guys, if you follow my plan, the Tubeman travel plan, I've got my levels of difficulty. So as a newcomer, you would come here. I would suggest you come here. It's between here and Dominican Republic as your options for you know, first level, easy first timers, you know, speaking English and all the rest of it. But you know, then you've got your level 2 kind of Colombia, and yeah, guys, yeah. So guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Here's my hotel here I'm staying at. It's pretty good.